Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Ethan.
you. Thank you, Ethan.
Thanks, Ethan.
Thanks, Ethan and Ina.
Welcome.
Thanks, Ethan. Thanks, Ina.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Ina.
Ethan and Ina.
I think today Ethan is also going to share, unless someone has to go first.
Oh, there's Rachel. We were looking for you, Rach.
Hi, Rachel.
Rach, there's this picture a while ago, and we were trying to figure out where were you that time.
Can you show me?
Okay, let me pull it up. Where did it go?
What's up, Nikki?
Spirit.
Hi.
Rico.
Hi, Verna. Nice to see you.
Hi. Hello,
Hi, Vern.
everybody.
Hi, Verna.
Hey.
Hi, Ate Verna.
What's up,
Excuse
Ate?
me.
Mhm.
Hi, Berna.
How's the weather up north?
It's dry. It stopped raining. It's kind of cold, which is nice. I like it.
That's
It's rainy
good.
here.
But then there's a tsunami in Pacifica. By by Daly City, there in the area, because there was
The volcano in Tonga.
yeah. So yeah, there was a tsunami in Pacifica. So
Really? How high was the water?
it was going over the there's a barrier, but it was definitely going over it. So we're just
Oh.
keeping an eye on the news.
Where's the eruption, Ray? Tonga?
In Tonga,
Tonga.
yeah, they said that
Yeah.
I'd heard as much as high as 10 feet, like 3 meters.
Wow.
But yeah, like the place I used to do medical missions, Fiji, I think was hit, and they sent tsunami warnings to Hawaii, as far as Hawaii.
Really?
We'll see.
Oh. All right, Rach, there's the picture. Where are you hiding there?
I'm taking the picture. No, I don't know.
We can't find you there, Nikki.
Oops. I was probably in the bathroom, or maybe I was taking a picture.
I'm not sure we would have given you at 6 years old.
Yeah.
We would have given you we would have given you Tito Ed's camera. That would be
I would have been like 2 feet tall.
$3,000 worth of equipment.
Hi, Tita Lena. Hi, Tita
Yeah, and that's
Ronnie.
just the lens, by the way. No.
It's like where's Waldo, but like where's Rachel?
Yeah, where's Rachel?
Me-
I have a feeling you're hiding somewhere there.
Yeah, maybe she's
There might be a
here.
ghost. Stop zooming.
Yeah, cannot be found. Let's just zoom in on Ethan because he's gonna share today.
Mhm.
That's
Oh, you have a
Look
cookie.
at that.
Kumakain pa siya.
Huli.
Oh, I still have my
Macho na
Huli.
huli.
Anak ko
Lago.
talaga yan. Anak ko talaga yan.
Hi, Joshua. Hi, Kuya.
Hi, Tita.
Olivia's here. Hello.
Hey, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Olivia.
Hi.
Sige, Rico, you may take that out na and continue with the... So who's gonna share today?
Si Ethan.
Ethan. Okay.
Hi, Joshua.
Hi, Joshua.
Hey, Joshua.
Oh, say hi. Say hi.
Hey, Kuya. Hi, Joshua. Hi.
And hi, Rach.
Hi, Tita Edith.
Yeah, hi.
Why are you
Nice
hiding?
to see you again. Long hair.
Hey, Joshua.
Oh, Joshua. Kuya Ed's Tito Ed's calling you.
Yes.
Yes, Tito Ed.
Your hair is similar to your dad's.
Mas gwapo sa'yo, Jay. Mas gwapo yan.
Oh, alam ko. Ano masabi? Oh,
Aww.
mestizo. Oh, go.
Bye, Joshua.
Hey, are you worried? Is that why you told him to go?
No, he has to take a shower.
Okay.
Okay. Joke lang.
All right.
Go, Ethan.
Oh, okay. So, hi, I'm Ethan. Well, most of you probably already know me. So I'm one of the youngest apos of Mommy Jew, and some things I remember about her was that she was very she liked to throw parties. I remember among the cousins it was already like a thing that year, like it was a joke that yearly there's Gloria Maris, and then even during the pandemic on her birthday, I remember she brought Gloria Maris when we couldn't go there. And I remember the mango sago and the buchi and the pancit with the prawn salad. And also I remember Mommy Ju as someone who is giving. When I was reading our past texts the other day, and a lot of them were just me saying, "Hi, Mommy Ju, thank you for the ginataan, thank you for the champorado, thank you for the for the fruits." And then she would always say, "You're welcome, my dear guapo," which is kind of a flex. And so I remember about champorado, I was around 5, and I told her, "Mommy Ju, I like the chocolate thingy." And she was having a hard time wondering, what chocolate thingy, what chocolate thingy? And I found out that it was champorado. And ever since then, even if champorado was not fitting for the occasion, she would always make some just for me. And even during the pandemic, she always sent champorado to our house so I could have it. And what else? Actually on my birthday, when she around 3 days after she passed, during my birthday, I wanted to call my dad, because one thing, Eli and I used to go to Mommy Ju every weekend. We would stay there over the weekend and we would just play. And when she passed, I think one thing I asked my dad to do was to, I asked him, I was like, what are your plans for Aliu? And I was asking around, but I was hoping that they would keep it the same. You know, I would, sorry. I'm gonna miss staying there with Mommy Ju. And when I would miss staying there, and I'm gonna miss seeing her, and I'm gonna miss everything. So I thought that when I got back from the States, the first thing I wanted to do was to go to Aliu. And I still remember the mini fridge, which she had chocolates, and I would eat them even though they were past expiration date, or watching TV with her on her big bed. And I'm gonna miss those, and the Garfield clock on her wall. And so I asked my dad to hopefully keep it the way it was with the frames. I remember the picture frames where I was still a baby, her altar. And I think one thing I'm really gonna miss spending time with her. Well, I think we all will, but I remember like as young as 7, every morning we would go down and she would ask Nanay Mel to buy pandesal, and she would make spam and egg for us, and she would always buy, and I'm gonna miss that. I'm also gonna miss her voice. um she's she's known for shouting even when she's not mad. She just has a loud voice. I think I'm gonna miss hearing that in parties, or even in Aleo you could hear her like, Mel, saan na yung giniling, blah, blah, blah. And I guess I'm just gonna miss that. And I'm gonna miss when she would even our Tagaytay trips or Bataan trips. And even I remember when I went to Australia with her, and I was there when we went to Baguio up and down, or we almost ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere. And just even talking to her through landline, I'm gonna miss that a lot. And the second to the last time I talked to her, she wasn't able to speak anymore. But then, so I just called her, and then I talked to her, and then when I hung up, Mommy Juice caretaker texted me, and she said that salamat, nakangiti siya, and I'm glad that even if she couldn't talk, she could still smile. And I wish I could still see that smile until now, but I'm glad that she's in a better place. So, Mommy Ju, I thank you for taking care of me, and thank you for always putting up with my pasawaiiness. In lack of a better word, thank you for always taking care of me and cooking my favorite foods. And I'm really gonna miss you, and I'm always gonna pray for you, and I hope you always guide me. There, thank you.
Thanks, Ethan.
I wanna hug you.
Thanks, Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan. That was nice.
Thanks, Ethan. Love you, Ethan.
Thanks, Ethan.
Thank you.
What are the plans for Mommy Juice room? Does anyone know? Sorry, this is Kim.
Let's ask the mga anak.
Not yet. We'll wait for Ethan because that's his request when he goes home. We'll go straight. I mean, after the quarantine, maybe we'll go straight to Mommy Juice room. Wala muna siguro.
I mean,
It still looks the same.
yeah,
right now.
personally speaking, when we were talking about it also, we don't wanna change anything.
Oh, that's good. Nanay Mel will stay in Mommy Juice house forever.
No, it'll be used by whoever balikbayan will come for your wedding.
Siksikan na lang daw lahat doon. Malaki naman
So-
daw yung wedding.
So wait, we can isolate there for 7 days?
Guest bedroom.
Even during the pandemic, we can use that as a place of isolation for 7 days?
7 days or 10 days?
Whatever.
No, you can isolate there for 365 days if you want.
Yeah, in fact, Joe, you need to isolate, right? No.
Yeah. Well, the first time that the Bangalinas went there, we stayed at Aliu for 30 days. That was a long time. Never stayed at somebody's.
That's the
78.
78, Joe.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, 78 and 80. We both stayed 30 days, I think.
Yeah.
It was a month.
Yeah, but 78 was the first time, and 30 days in one spot was until you put up with us for 30 days. I think
Oh
we
yeah, I
stayed more-
remember Ray ate the sili of the sinigang.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I remember that. And he was so red and he was so embarrassed, didn't know what to do.
I didn't know what it was. Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah,
we
he
don't
just
have
ate
seaweed.
it. We were like, he ate it. And then after that, he was so red and embarrassed.
I didn't know it was a
Yeah, so-
garnish.
Actually, even if not the sili, just talk about his past, he'll turn red.
Oh yeah. Oh Ray, do you remember? Shut up.
Okay. Okay, you already missed it yesterday. He was already the topic yesterday.
Actually,
Oh,
every
that's
day,
why.
every
I
day.
love the pictures where he was laughing so hard. And all of
Yeah.
you guys were. I was so inget.
Yeah, that
Daisy.
was.
Don't
That's
get.
not,
What
Yes.
did you want to say?
It
What?
had something to do with Auntie Luce. That's all I remember.
Right.
Yes.
Daisy, I hope Daisy, I
This
hope
is
you
right.
don't mind. We're always speaking on Ray. It's we
I
just
like
like
it.
we just enjoy him turning red whenever, but
Yeah, I love it.
none
I
of
like it.
them are true.
Hold
Tim,
on.
you're so
You
bad.
know, speaking of turning red, I recall someone by the name of Joe turning red one time.
Oh, ooh, about
I
Never.
remember when we introduced
Oh.
Joe to Diane.
who is that?
God, that was horrible.
Jay's wife.
Joey was blushing, and I don't know why. He was just red.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
Must have been hot
So
that
did
day.
you eat
That's-
silly also?
It was Los
I know.
Angeles. So,
Right. It must have been hot, during that winter time.
yeah. Yeah, that was sorry, Jay.
Oh, no need to apologize. You're good.
Like, sorry na.
Hey,
Giselle
Joe,
is
why you
asking
blushing
why
again?
now.
Diane is
Why?
a pretty woman. Diane.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
Chris-
She's a
Raymond.
very pretty woman.
Now
I need
Chriselle is
to,
asking in the chat box why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, why?
I don't remember.
Joe was speechless.
Oh, I was definitely speechless. I think I drank everybody's water on the table. Everybody's water. Everybody's water.
Raymond, should I post your dancing video I sent you?
No need. No need.
You need? Are you sure?
No need.
Now,
No.
can you do it?
No.
Let's see
Jane
that.
approves.
No.
I
Yeah,
see
go,
her.
think-
go.
Jane
It's him
says
doing
yes.
the Carlton. It's him doing the
I'll be
Carlton.
doing Carlton.
Yeah, do it, Nina.
Raymond.
And
Ray would always dance. When I was in LA, he would dance every day.
Every day?
Eh?
Yeah, he would
Raymond?
dance to the music. What was that your favorite song was?
Us to move?
Take
No.
me to the something like that.
What?
What's that song?
La
I
Bamba.
don't even remember.
The Bamba?
You know what?
No,
You're
you
probably
may
thinking
take
of
me,
Ray.
take
It's called
me.
Connie.
Ray.
Summertime. It's
Yes,
Connie.
that.
Summertime.
Oh my god.
Hammer time.
Jay was
Summertime.
so
That's called
small.
summertime. Connie.
There was the makulit one. He'd eat our chocolates like that. There was
No,
was there like a Kmart close to you, right?
Yeah.
And then we'd walk there and we'd buy chocolates and Jay would eat the chocolates. In Lorraine's room.
Oh,
Thank
Okay.
Jay?
hold on.
Thank
Are you-
Jay? No
Hold
way.
on. You know what? Since Kuya Douglas actually brought it up the other day, right? About farting, ututen. And so I just want to kind of bring it up again, right? How you
want to go there?
Oh yeah, it was actually Ke and
Oh my God.
Arlene.
Was
Berna.
that
Since
the
Berna
sister?
was- and since Berna's here too, Berna was
Oh
there.
yeah, that.
That's why Verna
Sorry,
was there.
wait, what?
Me.
Gosh,
I know
and then
who
you
that
guys just
is.
went at it.
Yeah, she farted
Inside
in the
that
bed
room.
and it spread in the whole house.
Yes.
Remember that? Ed, do you remember that?
See, Verna, you're in denial.
Speechless.
I'm sorry, I'm at a loss here.
You don't remember? Somebody farted, somebody here.
Yeah, it
Farted
started
in the
with
vent.
I think that person's name was Arlene or something like that, right? That
Yeah,
started it.
Ed left the room. Ed had to leave and go to the living room and then said, bye.
Talo ko kayo lahat.
Diba,
Yes.
diba nagkatagutan, one would fart and then the other one would respond and then another one would respond and then another one. Like, what the heck?
Meanwhile,
like
all
a-
the kids are going, what are you guys
Having a
doing?
brain fart right now. I don't remember.
What? You're having a brain fart? Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
I don't remember.
A senior moment.
Tapos Auntie Nati pa nga said, kasi we were laughing all night long, Auntie Nati said, why are you already leaving? Ganyan, kasi Ed told her about our plans and we were not staying long and she was wondering if we were that happy together, why we would leave early daw. Parang she wanted us to stay longer. That was so fun, so much fun.
Oh my
Nobody
gosh.
lit a match or anything, huh? That would have
Oh
been.
no, good. Thank God.
Oh, no. If that was the case, then Laclede would have a new extension, right?
Open floor plan.
The best.
Um,
else?
I don't hear from Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Nakita ko siya kanina.
Yeah,
Oh.
nakita ko rin. Hi, Ev. Where are you?
Where's Evelyn?
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi, Ev.
Where'd she go?
Yeah, she was there. Hold on.
There. She was here. Also,
Oh, there she is. Hey, Evelyn. Her video's on.
yeah. Can she hear us?
Hi.
Oh, there she is. Hi.
What happened? She left?
There
No, I'm
she is.
here.
There she is.
There.
Hi, Evelyn.
Tunja.
Hello.
Hi, Evelyn. Kamusta ka na?
Okay naman.
You work from home or you
No, I
go
was,
to the office?
since last week, I was in self-quarantine because I had some symptoms, but right now I'm already better. Like last week. Yeah.
That's good. So were you able to confirm? Was it COVID?
I think it's like the symptoms is like it's an Omicron type because the symptoms started like an itchy throat. Then I
Yeah.
had some fever, like then after that I had some chills. Then had probably some after that I had some sore throat. Then like a cold. Then after that the fever just lasted only for 2 days. So
Oh,
it
wow.
didn't last
Okay.
long.
Malamang
So,
Omicron yan. Just like all the rest here. Most had it.
yeah. But it's good. It's only I'm the only one who was affected, but not the kids. At least they were not affected. So I was isolated in a separate room.
Good, good.
Yeah,
So right now sila wala.
yeah. They don't have.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
That's like us too, Evelyn. Only Ray he had the symptoms January 7, and he isolated in a room, and he has his own bathroom. So the kids and I so far we tested after 5 days, we're still negative. And then wala kaming symptoms. So we're
Good.
hoping it stays like that till he finishes, till the virus takes its course.
So Ray, do I remember correctly? If past 10 days nobody catches it, everyone's good.
Yeah, technically, you're good to go after 10 days because it's essentially not infectious anymore, unless you were immune compromised or if you had an extended stay in the hospital, and then they extend the quarantine for those. Yeah.
Okay. So with you, for example, after your 10th day, basically you can, I mean, the kids, days can go near you without catching the virus.
It technically, but I think I'm gonna try to extend it to 2 weeks just to make sure.
Mm.
You know, you never know. There can be cases where it's, you know, it's even longer. So we try to avoid it if we can. You know, we'll try to avoid it. It's almost, we almost feel like it's inevitable, you know, because, you know, everybody seems to be catching it yet. You know, if we can avoid it as much as possible, especially since we just now are going through this quarantine, and if one of them catches it, that's another how many days of quarantine, and then, and if they, especially if we do it, you know, in succession, that would be really
Such an inconvenience.
inconvenient. Yeah, definitely.
So 14 days should be more than enough.
Wait,
Because you can get,
yes.
because you
Really?
might get infected, like before his 10th day, that he's, the 10 days, he shouldn't, I mean, after 10 days, he should be non-infectious. So I'm worried that on his 9th day, the last day of, if he's contagious, we might get it, and then it'll be 2-3 days before symptoms show up. And then, so that's why I think if we wait 4 more extra days to make sure no one has any symptoms,
Cool.
past the
We'll do
10
the
days
two-
that
we'll
he's
do 2 weeks,
non-infectious. Yeah, then
Alright.
I think it'll be safe by the 14th day.
Oh, good. And then Ray, how's the study? Like, you'll be immune for the next 3 months or something?
That's a good question, because I haven't seen any studies that showed anything about that. Like after you get Omicron, how I believe that they say that you could even be immune to the wild type and even Delta. Having said that, nobody said anything. Well, if you got Omicron, how long would you be immune to Omicron? You know, we don't know. I haven't heard anything. Have you guys?
I read something, Ray, like you can get Omicron twice in a month. I read that from, I don't know, scary.
Really? That would be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, your antibody load will be still so high. I can't imagine that happening, but who knows?
Yeah, I know.
That happened in UK.
Question,
Wow.
Ray. Did everyone else in the household, in your household, take the swab test with you?
We did the antigen test
We
on
did it, yeah.
5. The
So,
kids and I,
Nasal? Is it antigen nasal or the?
the antigen,
Yes.
COVID antigen test, the rapid
The nasal
test.
one, yes, the nasal swab.
Yeah,
yes.
you use, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, oh yes, the nasal.
The nasal
So we
one.
were negative, and Ray tested positive still on his day 5.
Oh, all right.
But we were tested, ours was negative. So that means we didn't get infected.
Yeah, you're sure clear.
And hopefully, I didn't want to say yet. I want to be positive. Well, who knows? I was thinking we're eventually going to get it. You know, we're in the same house. But so far, we're good. I mean, he stays in the room. He'll come out, but he'll mask just to go to the bathroom. And I just tell the kids, you can't use that bathroom, the one in the back. And he's in the office. That's where he's staying. So if he comes out, and then I asked him, kindly sanitize your hands before coming out. And then before that, I would follow him. Like when he would go back into the room, I would disinfect his bathroom. And then I would start thinking, oh, wait a minute, what if he goes without me seeing? Because sometimes so that's why I just told him, just hand sanitize your hands and it should be fine. And then all of us, I just said, just before you eat, just wash your hands. So if there's any COVID on your hands, you're not gonna ingest it.
Oh, and just to
So-
let you know, like sometimes the kids will need a ride and Daisy won't be able to do it. So I take the Odyssey. I drive in the front. I have them sit all the way in the back. All the windows are open, so it's like you know, and the cold wind blowing and I think there's enough ventilation so that, and I'm wearing N95, they're wearing mask, you know, and
that was
at the
just
least-
yesterday.
Well, yeah, yesterday and today. And
Yeah.
So,
So it's
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
towards the end. And that was like
Towards the end.
desperation.
Yeah.
Because I had Rachel taking her to her audition. And then the other two kids had their dental. So it was kind of an emergency. So that's why he decided put them in the back of the Odyssey. He'd drive in the front, like what he said. And then all the windows down, everyone had masks.
Yeah.
So once
yeah,
again, we have to
Ray, I
check.
think you should just get a butler. You can afford it. Come on.
I was
Hey,
thinking
Ray,
about,
Why don't
I
you
had
just give
actually
the
suggested,
keys to
Or a
Lucas?
chauffeur.
You should have given the keys to Lucas and say, here you go, just drive yourself.
you know, I took him on I said, okay, here are the keys, drive us. My car needs a car wash. Let's go get a car wash. And so he drove it. And I thought on a Saturday it would be not so busy. It was really busy. And well,
it should be.
you know,
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
yeah, I told you.
Wala pa siyang license.
I know.
Doesn't have a
No license. and- no, I was with him though. I was with him.
Yeah.
Does he have
And
a permit
He doesn't
already?
even have a permit though.
Not even.
Oh.
No,
Doesn't
no
have a
permit.
It's okay. It's a dad permit. It's okay.
There you go. Permission
Just
from
wanted
dad.
to-
How do you
I
do?
wanted to see
How did he
if
do?
he
They,
did fine.
Lucas is
Yeah.
like EA. He doesn't like to drive. Like EA, he doesn't like to drive. We forced
Ah.
him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Si EA, we forced him. Ayaw niya. Hindi kagaya ni Eric. Si Eric, 12 years old pa lang. Gusto na mag-drive.
Gusto na mag-drive.
Inaanak mo yun eh.
Hey
Yeah.
Ray, take him to
Yeah.
the cemetery. Remember, that's where everyone learns how to
Yeah,
drive in the
yeah, that's,
cemetery.
Really?
we actually have done that. We've had him drive around the cemetery.
At night?
Verna,
No.
I had him practice parking at the
Parking already?
cemetery. Yeah, I had him
Nice.
park at the cemetery up on the top where the big church is, the museum.
Uh-huh.
Where'd you guys
I
go
had him
first?
go around there and park.
No, we would
Yeah.
go from like from her dad's gravesite over to the chapel there, and then back, and then practice. You know, yeah, that's
Wow.
common. I'm sure that other people are doing that. You know,
Hey,
although
Ray,
I
why
think
don't you
the
do
EA
what
should
Dad
get
did
a
with
Tesla
us?
so
What's
that he
that?
can
Dodger Stadium.
drive himself.
Kuripot eh. He is kuripot.
Right, Ed? Dapat si EA Tesla ang car niya.
Yeah,
Para
yeah.
automatic.
Parang
Well,
yung
well-
Ninong Raymond
Tamad
na
mag-drive.
dyan. Parang yung Ninong Raymond na dyan, naka-Tesla.
no, he
No,
doesn't
the-
touch his
Fit his
Tesla.
character.
What did Raymond say? Raymond, what did you say?
What I said, do what my dad did, right?
What?
Go to Dodger Stadium, that parking lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
huge.
It's huge.
Wow.
Or the true driving test would be to take Raymond's truck with Lorraine. That's a stick. Do you remember that, Lorraine?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I do. Was that the one with
Oh.
the toilet paper? When
We were gonna
at
get food.
TP?
He had the really long rear view mirror. That's his like this wide.
Oh, was that the one you were trying to drive and you were going up and down because you couldn't reach the
Yes,
the pedal?
because
That's right.
I couldn't move the bench and the clutch was so low. Every time I'd shift, I'd have to slide down like this, and then I'd have to get back up. And at the stoplight, I'd have to be sitting down like this, and then I'd have to get back up. And then we were in a plaza, and then we got out, and then when we got back to the car, we opened the door and the alarm goes off. And I'm like, Lorraine, what do we do? And it's echoing. It's so loud. She's like, I don't know, just get in, get in. I'm like, it looks like we're stealing the car. It was the longest drive ever.
This is Raymond's
Say hi.
truck.
This was
It's Raymond's truck, yeah.
Here.
He had it souped up so it looked like a race car, and you even have to sit like you were in a race car. Yeah.
I think
Wow.
I remember it has a bench seat, but it's reclined to like 45 degrees, you know.
It was
Exactly.
a bench seat. You couldn't move and I couldn't reach the clutch. So I couldn't reach the clutch to get it all the way to shift. And I was like, It was the same truck. We were flying down the one highway at 90 miles an hour on 2 or 5.
I don't recall.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you don't.
Right.
Rain and I were in back holding on for dear life.
Oh, that reminds me of a story. Ed, you remember when you were still living here, and Arlene, I believe that you stopped by Laclede, and Raymond had just Sacramento. It was
Oh my
2 o'clock.
Oh, no comment.
It was 2
What was
o'clock in
this?
the morning, right?
No
It was
comment. No comment.
It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I had just arrived. My car was pretty new. I had a 94 Accord, and it was pretty new. And we just had this, we had this harebrained idea. Hey, let's go to San Francisco, visit Auntie Nati, right?
Yes, I remember that.
Hey, what's happening to you?
Yeah. And so they said, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And he just arrived. He just drives 6 hours from Sacramento only to go back. He goes, oh, okay, well, whatever, let's go. And so we get in the car. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We arrive. I believe we arrived before 6 in the morning, right?
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah, because Jay was driving, and I think Ed, you were the co-pilot, I believe.
Yeah, Ed was co-pilot.
Ed was the co-pilot.
Yeah, and Raymond and I were sleeping in the back, and I remember we woke up to this really loud whine, really, really loud. And I look up and I rub my eyes and I look at the speedometer, 130 miles an hour, right? And then I look, fine, but then I look at the visibility, there's like 5 feet, right? 5 feet ahead of me, and the rest is fog. The rest is fog. And I'm like, Jay, slow down. And then Raymond walks up, slow down, Jay, slow down. And then he steps on the brake really hard, and our faces go up against the front seat. And then and you still see like 90, right? 90 miles an hour, because he was going 130. He slows down to 90, right? So, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I believe on that trip, we even saw 2 cops, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think and I did the first half, and then finally, when you guys told me, okay, Kuya drives, then that's when we saw the cops, and then, but we were still able to make it with 2 stops, like within that much amount of hours.
Yeah, very.
Because
so
what
2
happened-
stops, 2 stops to your place, 2 stops, right, to your place from LA in less than 4 hours. Okay. And then normally, just to let you know, that trip is usually about 6.5 hours, right?
Right, 6, 7.
7 hours.
And the
Oh
funny
my
thing
God.
is, as soon as we got there, right, Auntie Nati was still asleep. They
they were still asleep.
Yeah, that's why we had to sleep in the car.
We did that too, Ed. We did that too. When we drove to Auntie Nati's house, remember?
Yeah.
We made it in 5.5 hours. Arlene and Ed were taking turns, and I was the Doña in the back.
Oh my gosh. And the funny thing about that is, as soon as we slowed down, right, or as soon as Jay stepped on the brakes, right, just enough, and I can't even remember where, but somewhere on the 5 freeway, and as soon as we hit the fog, right on the embankment, there was actually a cop waiting already.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
Crazy.
But the crazy part about it was, I mean, for me, I was driving, it was clear. And it was literally, it was a clear, like the fog itself looked like a gate.
It's a wall.
It's like a wall. There's just a wall right when you hit it. And that's how they woke up, because of the noise being in the fog.
Right.
God.
Kung nalaman ng daddy mo yun, lagot ka na naman.
Nalaman na nga eh. So lagot na talaga.
Lagutan lahat.
Alam na nga ngayon eh.
And here's the crazy part, right? So we, obviously we go to San Francisco, right? Visit everyone. And then we drive back to LA. As soon as we got to LA, I turned around, jumped in my car, and drove all the way up to Sacramento that evening. So it was a lot of driving just for a weekend.
Idea ni Ray yun eh.
No. Not me. Not me. No.
I think we just we just went. As soon as we after match, we had a quick lunch and turned around and went back home. Ba? Parang ganon.
I think we were a little tired, so we ended up watching like videotapes and watching TV. Like, I know we were laying around the couches in there.
Right.
And then, yeah. And then we may have had dinner, right? I think.
I can't even remember.
Verna,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
trying to recall, what did your mom say? We came uninvited, you know, and then suddenly sat there for breakfast and lunch.
I don't know. I don't remember. All I remember was like, wait, what? Ray was just in Sacramento, and then he was in LA, and he's back in Sacramento. Like, wait, what? What happened in one day?
Oh, that was
He
a lot of
he literally had 20 minutes in Laclede, only to just get back in the car and drive again.
All right. Golly. You know, hindsight, right?
Tumakas yan kay Tito Romy kasi magkukudkud ng nyog eh.
There, that's the key word there. You know, he would rather go on a road trip kaysa magkudkod na yun.
Yan, gawa ni Raymond yan.
Oh, and I must thank, I have to congratulate my cousin, Jay. I was very late to a flight to the airport from LAX. And I looked at the clock and I said, there's no way. I mean, you know, it's going to be at least, it's a 30-minute drive, 35-minute drive. And that's with no traffic to LAX from Laclede. He got there, for me, he got there in 15 minutes. And I don't know, I was trying to figure out how that worked because, you know, Jay only had a Civic. I can't imagine if he had like a Tesla S Plaid or something like that. But mind you, he was young. He was young. He knew how to drive well. And I just said, go for it, man. My life's in your hands. I'm good. So,
yeah.
He got me there.
Ray, was that the time where basically, you know, we ran through the terminal and I think your parents and, you know, was already, what do you call that? They were already boarding, in the process of boarding, right?
They were there already, yeah.
Yeah.
Or was that a different one?
No, there was another
I don't
one.
know,
There
I
was,
think this one.
No,
Just
that
for
was
us,
me.
right, Ray?
That was when
I-
we were running from one terminal to the other, right? To get Eric from one terminal, and then we had to run
oh,
back.
that was different. That was different.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay.
Oh, this was
Yeah,
Ray
he's running.
on his own. It was just
Yeah.
Oh, he
us.
was on.
It was me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ray. And he goes, I'm late. No, I'll probably have to go. He goes, just get in. When you're done packing, let's go. We'll just try. I till this day I have no idea because it's something that you'll never be able to replicate. So I have no idea how we were able to get there in 15 minutes though.
No, that was back then when 105 was still brand new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I mean,
And
we're
Wait,
just
how
cutting
many
on that
miles?
hard left and right though.
From where? The airport to your house?
Yeah.
From
Laclede?
Laclede.
Laclede,
How many miles is to the airport?
Let's do
curious
it
now.
exact right now. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. So that way you can.
but you know, you can imagine it's the middle of the day and with
Yeah.
traffic. Yeah, I mean, even
Probably
with carpool,
30 something miles, probably.
I'm thinking.
No, it's not. I don't think it's that.
No, I don't think it's quite 30.
25, right? I don't think it's 30.
No, it's not that.
Probably
It's less. I think.
22, maybe. Yeah.
Here, I have it here. Hold on.
Oh, and
Just keep
Ed,
in mind,
I remember too.
110
I remember
one-
too when
110.
you took me to the airport.
It's about
We-
it's about 24 miles.
There
Okay.
you go.
Jeez. So along the same theme of me being late to the airport. See, at least Ed, in your case, you're critical M. You always are managed to get to where you need to be. You always complete your task, even if it's. But in my case, I remember I was supposed to meet my family in Amsterdam, no, in Turkey, right? We were taking a cruise, right, Nina? We were taking a cruise, and you drove me to the airport. I get to the airport, and it's only 40 minutes before the flight leaves. And they said, "Oh, well, you're too late." I said, "Well," I said, "I'm too late. It's 40 minutes. The plane's still here." He goes, "This is an international flight, sir. You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here 2.5 hours before the flight." And I said, "But the plane's there. I just need to go onto the plane." And I said, "I'm sorry, sir. We're going to leave you behind." And so, and I'm like, oh. And so now, because I say it's a domestic flight, it flies to Detroit first, and then Detroit to Amsterdam, and Amsterdam to Turkey. That's domestic. Now the first part, right? No, this is international flight, sir. Yeah. But I didn't make it that time. But luckily, because I had to rebook. They booked me. They said, "Well, we have a KLM flight direct to Amsterdam, and then you can catch your flight to Turkey. And by the way, it's first class. Is that okay?" And I went, I said, "Yes, that's okay." So for the price of being late and missing my flight, I got to take a first class flight straight direct to Amsterdam. Thank you, Ed, for that. That was my first time on the top of a 747.
I knew it's gonna happen. You're welcome. I see
have a
Diggy.
warning.
I see Diggy here. Hi, Diggy.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh,
Dig.
Hi, Diggy.
Hey,
hello,
Dig.
everyone.
Hi, Dig.
Hi.
I saw it flash quickly. There. Hi.
Okay. Medyo na late sa sa padasal. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi, Grace.
Yes, it's already better.
How are things there, Diggy?
Okay lang. Ito. I guess I like everybody positive din. Kaya I'm home.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pero there's this new thing that nung una 'di ba 10 days you're out, pero ngayon meron ng option, so on the 5th day you have to do the antigen test. Pag negative, back to work ka na the following day. Yeah, so baka
Ilang days mo na?
This is my 4th or 5th. Mag-antigen test ako tomorrow. So if negative yon, pasok na ako
Mild lang, Dig.
Mild lang, puro cough lang, tsaka yung scratchy throat lang, yun lang talaga. No fever.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Pareho tayo. No fever.
Yeah.
How about si Chris?
Si Chris, sabi niya, si Chris hindi pa, kasi ang hirap magpatumanap ng test ngayon eh. So, we're just assuming na positive din siya. So, pero si Kim, okay siya. Kaya dito sa house, pag sabi ni Kim, once na you leave your room, you must wear your N95.
Yeah.
Kaya,
So far, si Kim hindi. But si Chris, nafe-feel na yung symptoms.
Meron na rin siya. He's coughing rin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ang bilis talaga, no?
Yeah.
Diggs, you can't find an antigen test, rapid antigen.
Now
found
they're giving it sa work. They're giving it away. They're giving away mga 2 tests ngayon. So because it's employee lang. They're giving it away lang for the employees. So I got 2. So they said I have to test like tomorrow, and then if it's still positive, I have to retest in 2 days. So.
Oh, they only give you 2 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 days to retest. Yeah.
Wow. But for me, they
but
said,
if I'm negative tomorrow, I can work next week. And then if not, I have to wait 2 more days to retest, and then yun pa lang. Yeah.
For us, they assume that at Kaiser, they assume that you're at 10 days or at day 11, you're actually good to go. You don't need to retest anymore. And
Really?
so, yeah, which is
Is
weird.
that safe?
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
you know,
that's the
allegedly.
option now. They call it like opting out of your quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's possible.
When's your day 11?
What's the rule there if if you have COVID during the first 5 days, you get paid like sick leave, paid sick leave?
So right now there's sa amin kasi we have like the extended sick leave. So if yung first 3 days you can use your PTO, your vacation days. But then after 3 days, there's this separate bucket na you can use. You earn it every pay period, so you can use that for the rest. So, and also they had me call like for disability in case it's over 10 days or more than So,
I mean, for us, the COVID, it's already like in your bucket, 15 days right away. It's a
Oh, they
separate from your,
deposit.
yeah.
They
So
deposit.
it's
Yeah.
it's a separate sick day. So there's your normal sick day, and then there's another one for specifically for COVID, and then
Yeah.
here, and then
You get to buy next now. Yeah.
yeah, they
That's it.
provide it for us because I go to work once a week, and then I stay at home for 2 weeks, and then my boss tested positive last Tuesday. And his office is right across me, but he's been in his office, and then we wear masks in the building anyway. So far, I'm negative. So, and then we test twice every week, and then we submit it on the app, and it goes to the work to work. It's submitted to work. So, but yeah, they provide the test for us.
Yeah.
These
for-
are all
for us
yung
too. Yeah.
these are all the home use, no? Yung you do it on your own.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. And it's a nasal thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's this one. Ta-da!
Yeah. The antigen test. That's the gold standard for home test kits.
I have a test kit. I had to buy because you're gonna get sick when you go out. Like when you go out, I might catch it, so I'll just test at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very hard to get here. I mean, I was
Yeah,
looking
it's
around.
all sold out, or it's not. It's
Yeah.
it's there's very limited supply right now.
Right.
We have a lot
Really?
here. I can send you some.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I
limit. You can
heard.
only buy 6 at a time at the pharmacy.
From where?
Like CVS,
Oh, okay.
at the grocery
day?
store. They have them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I hear is
Put it our
Walmart
way,
has
Nina.
it.
Yeah. I bought a couple. I was like, he goes, you can only buy 6. I'm like, I only need 2. I'm like, so just as a backup. But there's a drive up one that people have been going to, and you just go through and you stay in your car and they swab your nose, and it's a PCR test.
Oh yeah.
But the
Yeah, we have
problem with that
here
is that
too.
the lines here, like the lines at Kaiser, Kaiser Downey, the lines were so long. It was like 5 hours to get for
Yeah.
drive-through testing. And I think one of the patients got so impatient that he ran over one of the nurses.
Oh,
Oh my.
Can
Holy
you believe
crap.
that?
What?
Yeah, they were so impatient that and just look. I mean, they just lost it because they were just going crazy with the wait. But it's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
just
even though
How
you
many
have an
K-dramas
appointment, you
can
have to
watch in
wait.
5 hours,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, ours isn't quite that
So
long.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing like here. You have to really wait. Even if you have an appointment, you still have to go and fall in line.
You don't go Monday morning, that's for sure, because all the city employees have to get tested on Monday. So Monday morning is the big day, and don't go at lunch. So
I think
Nina,
it took,
that's for
what,
the PCR
3,
test.
right? Almost
Yeah.
3 hours.
For me? Yeah,
Yeah.
it took me like 3 hours waiting at Kaiser, and I didn't get the results till the 4th day.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
ours
long
will be
backlog of
First
results.
day, ang tagal, ang tagal.
Ours are about 6 to 8 hours for the PCR test. It wasn't too bad.
Well, yeah,
Vicky,
they're getting so overwhelmed. Yeah, the 65,000 tests a day. That's a
But
lot.
see,
Oh my-
that's Kaiser for you though. Kaiser always takes a long time.
Mhm.
And it,
Well, not
I mean, that's,
not normally. It's
there's
now
so
only
many.
because of there's so many. Like my
Yeah.
PCR test the first time took 16 hours. It's now like
Okay.
3.5 days. Yeah.
Because I had one just recently I took it at OC Labs and they actually took it in the morning and I got the result that evening. So, and
Wow.
I didn't have to wait very long. It was literally about 15 minutes.
Well, but you're an employee though, right?
No, it's actually for for any responders, for first responders, it's free. And then for everybody else, they have to pay depending on how much, what type of test you want. So,
I get it. Huh.
so you can have that, Raymond. Anybody I think in Orange County could do it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hindi kasi tanong mo yung HR, hindi kailangan yung 5 days mo. Ano yun, outside of your sick leave by law.
Yeah, it's kasi meron kami separate,
Hindi
may
pwede
separate ba?
Kailangan, entitled ka sa 5 days. So, just
Yeah.
to check.
Yeah.
We have a separate bucket. We have a separate bucket for sick leave, but for COVID also. Yeah. So it doesn't
Mhm.
take away from our normal sick leave. Yeah.
That's true.
It's
Right.
5 days. Right. It falls under workman's comp, right? Well, at least for California, isn't it?
Hindi pa naman.
I don't think so. Yeah.
No, that's considered
No,
sick
I don't
leave.
think so.
Hindi pa
I
naman.
think because in California,
Even though
Pero
probably
they
I
took
got
out
it
the federal, di ba, the 2 weeks from federal, that there's supposed to be a 2-week COVID before with federal, offered by federal, but they took it out now. Wala na yun eh.
Wala na,
I
wala na
heard
silang.
January 1st. Yeah.
Yeah, the 14 days.
Wala na.
That's gone.
How's the pandemic there in the Philippines? Is it starting to calm down? Because it's coming down here now. The
No.
numbers are a mess.
Still going up.
That hasn't peaked.
Oh, it has not peaked yet?
No.
What?
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
I read the post for healthcare workers tested positive and asymptomatic, fully vaccinated with booster. Quarantine 0. You can go back to work.
What?
Ito ba yan, Kuya Egay?
What?
Sige na, yung punchline, ano?
Wait, I'm gonna hurt too.
Ready ka na, Ke? Ready ka?
Pero I think dito sa California,
Wait
yun
for
ang
it,
gusto ni
wait
ng
for it.
governor eh. Yeah, if you're asymptomatic, you can go to work even though you're
See, that's scary.
And if you're positive?
So if
only
you're
if you're
positive and
positive,
asymptomatic,
you have to quarantine.
yeah,
Yeah,
at
but if
least in-
there's no symptoms,
yeah.
Right.
In
Wow.
Kaiser, they allow you to work if you're asymptomatic and positive, even day 1, but you have to work with only COVID patients. Oh, well,
Oh.
who's gonna do that?
Hard. That's hard.
But if this is your result, can you see? Mataba. I tested positive for taba. There.
Yeah.
Pero you
Ito naman
are
kay Kuya Egay. Yan.
asymptopangit. Ano ba yan? Tawag?
asymptopangit.
Pangit. Yun yung pangit siya pero hindi niya alam.
There you go.
Oh, you
Negative
know
tayo
that,
doon.
asymptopangit. Yung pangit ka pero hindi mo alam na pangit
Alam.
ka. Asymptopangit. Ed, you're muted.
Hey, Dig or
Ed,
Virna.
can't hear you.
Oh.
Oh,
Dig or
yeah,
Virna,
yeah.
you guys remember making this? I found this at home, or I found this in my stuff, and it's
Oh,
you guys used to make names.
No,
You made a name
I don't
sticker.
remember.
It
I
was
think
like
Edna's
think,
the
yeah.
one who was doing that.
Yeah, I think Edna is the one that does that.
wow.
Yeah.
and then there was like a Donald Duck he made that was like all cut out and painted. And I was like, wait, I remember they gave this to me in the Philippines. And I'm like, I found it with some old pictures. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was Edna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edna.
Mm.
I don't remember who made it.
Was that during Dee's debut?
I don't know. It might be. It was 78 or
Because-
80. It was in that
because
time frame.
Because I remember Ray, there's this picture of Ray and Diggy dancing on the dance floor.
Yes,
That's
I remember that.
80. That's 80.
18. That's 80, 1980, yeah,
1980, yeah.
for your debut. So
Wait, I can share my screen of Raymond's dancing.
Wait, hold on. Nina,
Okay.
you're
Please
You're
do.
breaking.
I want to see.
Raymond,
Nina, breaking up,
Raymond, can you
Nina.
hear me?
Yes, please.
Nina, you're
Wait.
breaking up. Stop.
Oh, wait. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this.
Ray, I see.
Yeah, go ahead.
I see Ray has low bandwidth. Low bandwidth for
Oh.
Ray. Is that what I see?
Oh, is that it? I see.
Hey, Rico,
Ayan
disconnecting.
na, ayan na.
Oh, boy.
See it?
Yes, you can see it.
Oh.
Nina.
Again. Again. They're so cute.
hey Ray, they tried to copy you. Raymond. Mon, they tried to copy you.
Let's see that again, Ray. Ray, I gotta see the move.
Yeah, Raymond.
No.
Let's see, where is it?
Back of that person.
Wait, do it again. No, I didn't see it.
Nina, stop it.
No good.
Balari,
I love you,
balari,
Ray.
balari.
Love you, Ray.
Yeah, thanks, Pinsan.
Yeah, sure, anytime.
Nina,
No,
share that video on Messenger.
No need.
I don't know. Am I still sharing my screen? I don't know how to unshare.
Press
Yeah,
play, Nina.
No, just press delete.
Oh, just rewind, did you say?
Yeah, rewind.
Rewind.
Look at the influence.
Nice.
Look
Nice.
at that influence you have on the youth.
Nice.
All right.
Ay, nako, Nina.
I'm sorry.
Strong work, Pinsan.
Unshare.
Right. Rick Astley.
So instead,
Oh,
hey,
you know,
instead of
Nina.
Instead
Just
of
like
Rick
the way I
Roll, you
owe-
can get
Just like
Ray
the way
Roll.
I owe my cousin Joe.
Any more, Nina? More dancing?
Any other videos?
Oh, I'm sure I have some. Oh, I found the video of us trying to send the happy birthday to Anteliette. And Tita Romy kept saying John and Joshua. And then we had to re-record it like 3 times. Do you remember that? Or like,
Yeah.
it was, happy birthday, Anteliette. Happy birthday. It's like, happy birthday, Joshua. I was like, no. Wait. And then we tried it again. It was like, happy birthday, John. It was like, no, Anteliette. Oh, I was laughing. There's 3 videos because it took 3 tries to get it right. It was in your backyard, Raymond. They were out sitting
Post
back.
the bloopers, Nina. Post
It was the bloopers. It was the
Yeah.
bloopers. That was funny.
You should post that in our chat.
I'll post that back in the video in the Viber group.
Yeah, in the chat. Ray, what day are you in already? In quarantine?
Yeah, this is day 7. Yeah.
All right. 3 more.
Yeah, because my day 5, I tested positive still. And so I think they said, at least in my place of work, that 30% of people on day 5 were still testing positive. So we have to continue all the way to 10. We can't do the 2-day like you do, Diggs. We can't do
Yeah, every 2 days.
tests. Yeah, they test like day 7, day 9, right? Diggs?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But remember, Ray,
nobody will
we
be testing
said
here.
positive though, right? Right, Ray?
What's that? What was that?
Yeah, guy said think positive the other day.
You know, as soon as I tested positive, I said, "Hey, guy," I said I was trying to think negative, and I was thinking positive. It was the problem. The guy told us, "Hey, this is the first time you should think negative." Yeah.
Yeah. These are the times when you have to think negative.
They won't be doing any testing here. We're in a winter storm advisory. We're supposed to get a foot of snow tomorrow.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's quarantine for you.
Oh
I know. And it's
Natural.
Martin Luther King Day. So like there's no school. Banks will be closed Monday. So the snow's coming tomorrow afternoon into Monday. They
Oh,
said
that's
12 to
called a
16
long
inches.
weekend here in the Philippines.
Lockdown.
No.
Long weekend. Oh wow.
Oh,
Sherry,
that's
New.
Rick and me.
Rick and Nina. Kuya Rick and Nina.
Yeah. I always did cartwheels when I went to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
Canada.
Trans-Am.
That's here in Aliw.
Until you. We went to the Sorry Sorry store, remember? We would go, and
Where
it
is
had
this?
Nina's Sorry
Oh,
Sorry
look at
store.
that. Look at that house.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Mommy
Mommy
Ju.
Ju.
Oh,
Mommy
wow.
Ju.
Oh,
Sino hawak
there's
niya?
Auntie Luz.
Auntie Luz.
Hawak-hawak ni Auntie Det.
Auntie Nati.
Oh.
Ate
Where-
Baby.
Where
can I find this video?
Ate Tessie.
Wow.
Cute.
There's
I
Tita
think-
Tessie.
I think the video is on Andoy
Yeah,
Canada
Oh,
Facebook.
Evelyn's.
Lily. Ay, Lily ba?
Ate Feli.
Oy, wala
Thank
pa si
you, Rico.
Rico.
Rico, didn't your dad put that on
Oh, my
Facebook
mom is
on the
there.
Andoy
There,
Canada?
that's my mom.
Yeah, I think I'm
Ah.
looking at the Andoy Caridad
King
now.
and Gino.
Your mom.
Yeah.
Gino, yeah.
Is that Auntie Tits?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Tita
The
Tet.
Cesar, Rod.
Auntie Cesar. Yeah.
Rod is also
That's
gone.
me.
Kuya Rick.
There's Ed.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
Dad.
of course.
Did you see Boy in the back?
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
I didn't
Tito
see.
Ernie.
June.
Tito Ernie.
Yeah.
I thought I would
Kuya
share this
Rick is
because it's
always
on
there.
YouTube
Tito
now.
Phil.
Auntie Luz.
Auntie Luz.
Oh, you put it on YouTube already?
It's better
This
if
is
it's on
you-
YouTube.
Talaga si Kuya Rick, no?
It's
He's
been
so
on YouTube.
epal.
Mom to Auntie Nati.
Mommy Ju.
Kuya Rick,
Yeah.
look at the camera.
Oh, it's in
Nati.
Tito Ray's
Tita
YouTube
Nati.
video, YouTube now. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
it's a
Ed,
race.
guys.
Egay, oh, taba.
That's Kuya Guy.
Kuya Egay.
Egay,
That's him.
Oh, I remember
Back in 74.
I know.
Showing like Auntie Luz.
before the renovation.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how
This was the despedida party when I left with Mom.
Chumpaco.
Is that Lolo Paco?
Chumpaco.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Auntie Luz naka-coiffure, naka-hairdo pa.
I think this is Douglas, right?
Big hair. That's my mom in white.
And red.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, here, yeah.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Is this
It's such a
is
rare
this you?
thing. Can you
Who's
send
this?
that?
Who's this one?
This is Kay right there in
Yeah,
the
the
yellow
one.
shirt.
Who's that? There's Chona right there wearing black.
Chana's in the
Yeah, Chona is always in malaswa clothes.
It was just you and Elle?
What?
It was
Kuya
just
Mando.
Is that Kuya Mando?
Yeah,
That's
Mando.
What year was this?
74. This was when I was leaving. My mom and I were leaving the Philippines. This was the despedida party.
Wow.
Is
Is there a
that
video
Lee on
for
the
the
white shirt?
78
Wow.
one? The 78 one was really much more fun with Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, I remember. Oh, there's Edna
Remember?
doing her hula.
Edna.
Is this Ate Edna?
Yeah.
Did a
Yes.
hula.
Hula, yeah.
Look at Tito Pax's pants.
Oh wow, look at the pants.
Sa
The
mata.
cow print.
Love the pants.
Is that cow print?
I'm a cowboy.
Oh, that's me messing up on the piano. It's a good thing you can't hear it. So much pressure.
Who's that?
I was
that girl in
5. I think I was 5.
We were in the States. There was one.
I want to see Auntie Tits.
My mom and Nina went to the
Oh,
Philippines. So
this
they
is
took.
Cesar, Antinelli.
Her mom.
Yeah.
Auntie Nelly
They
and
would
Tita
always
Cesar
dance.
are always the dance partners.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was a good tango dancer.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, very.
Okay, I remember your dance routine. It was to Working Day and Night, and then
Yeah.
Funky Town.
I remember that.
I remember the move. It was do.
Oh wow. Oh gosh.
Is that
Remember
Mom
you
Nelly?
It to me.
Mommy Nelly.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And then you did this
With her
part.
brother.
This is in Aliu, right?
Oh,
Shauna.
there's
Oh, there's
Aliu.
Shauna.
And her
Who are
brothers.
they?
Shauna and her
Ethan,
brothers.
that's in Aliu.
Si Chona talaga.
Chona, labas ang tiyan.
He can dance.
Si Chona pang bold star ang peg.
Okay, ano ang peg?
Ano? Ako?
Boyish
Who's
siya.
that?
Makulit.
Who's the guy?
I'm
Oh,
so
Egay. Edith.
They were the three brothers.
No,
Oh, that's Edit
Dancing.
Ed guy
Duet.
doing a duet.
No, who was dancing? The guy.
Oh, there's Diggy. Is that Diggy?
The three boys were Chona's brothers. think.
Okay.
Ito
Oh,
Jaime.
Jaime. Who's singing?
Who's singing?
Who's singing?
Isn't that Tita Viring?
Don't know.
I don't know. Tell me.
I think the one who sings is Tita Viring, I think.
Oh.
Full screen again.
I know Tito.
Who's that?
Don't know.
Tito Jaime and who?
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's the husband.
Talk about highways.
Whose husband? Whose husband?
Puso na ulit. Puso na ulit.
Ke, nasa dibdib niya.
Oo nga eh.
Yan, sino yan?
Kung may bra lang yun, hanggang bra na yun eh.
Yan. Si Ate Baby?
I thought
No.
Baby Diet.
Nana edad, oh.
Ana edad.
Oh, there's Nana.
Oh, nanaidad.
Oh, that's Nina.
Yeah.
And
Who's it?
Now who's that?
That's
is that
Jing.
Jing Jing?
Yeah.
Jing?
No, it's Jing. It's Jing, I think.
Jing.
Chicago, right?
Jing or
Yes.
Joe?
And then, yeah. And I think that's
Oh.
Evelyn on the floor. No.
Yeah, Evelyn. I think so too.
Tita Butch.
Tito Butch.
That's
Yeah.
my dad's brother.
Oh,
very nice.
okay.
Tita Rizal's brother.
Hello, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, baby. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, ow. Okay. Oh, sweetheart. Oh my goodness, baby. No.
Where in
Arraign your
Aliu
dog.
is this?
Oh my
That's in the
goodness.
front part of Aliu. The where
Baby.
the living room part
Yeah,
was. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the living room.
Is there a video of the 78 reunion? That was much more.
I don't have that one. Yeah.
I don't have in my cell phone.
Oh, there's Tita Daddy.
Oh, Tito Dading. Ninong Dading.
Tita Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tito
Oh.
Dading.
Kamukha ni Ninoy ah. Yung icon. Yung salamin.
I remember
yung
he
icon.
would
Yes,
always
Tita
pick
Daddy.
us up in his Mercedes and he'd say, "We're gonna go fly now." He'd always say, "We're gonna fly."
Tito Daddy.
Maybe
Man,
Rico
look
would
at those
know.
glasses, man.
Tingnan mo si Rick. Tingnan mo si Rick.
Si Kuya Rick lagi humaharap sa camera talaga. That's the
Oh, so
most.
that's where the speakers came from.
Oh, you
still have it?
still have those?
In Pasadena, it was transferred there, and then
Really?
I don't know if it's in
Wow.
Cebu now.
Wow.
Classic.
Si Tito Cesar, yung mga moves parang kay Raymond, no?
Oo nga, oo nga.
Doon pala siya nagmana.
Wow.
Kuya Ed,
Ano,
nananahimik ka dito.
nakausli yung puwet.
Hey, nananahimik na nga
Yeah.
eh.
Daddy
Maganda nga,
Mac.
graceful. O, si Kuya,
Si Douglas yun, sa likod.
Kuya Douglas.
Yeah.
Payat pa,
What
I
are you trying
should
to
have
say?
showed this when Douglas was on the line and when he was giving his dedication because he was talking about the parties at Aliu. And
Yeah.
I should have showed
Yeah.
this then.
Yeah.
Man, look at Tito Fox. Huh?
Ano ba naman forma ng daddy mo?
At ang labo niya, meron siyang tie labo. Ginawa niya scarf yung tie.
He was ahead of his time.
Naka-tie and then my towel.
I think regalo yan eh.
Donut
Kaya
talaga.
nilagay na lang niya sa leeg niya.
Okay.
Binigay ba yung
Para
pantalon
ganun.
sa'yo?
Kasi kanina wala yan.
Kailangan mahanap yung pantalon na yan.
Yeah, do you know what those are? If you still have those are awesome.
You know, we
Hey,
can put
those-
that on
hey,
the
you know,
floor. That
Those
must be a
pants are worth a lot of
cover.
money now.
All right. That was part one.
Oh my gosh, that was so
That
nice.
video, right?
Yeah, that was the
The animal rights advocates will get mad at you.
that was the one I converted from the tapes that I think Rick had. I converted.
I wonder
Yeah.
whose video camera is that?
That's a good question because
Rizal siguro, Tito Rizal.
It's actually
back
one of
then
my.
it was film still.
it's one
Tito
of-
Rizal was
So that's
That was
yours,
film
right?
camera. Those are that's not mine. Because
No,
it was,
I think Dad had the digital copy. He
Oh,
uploaded
Tito
it
Eric.
in So when I get to visit Cebu, I'm gonna look for those archives in his
Kuya Rick
computer.
loved to keep.
yeah.
He was
He did.
our
He had a lot of
archivist
those.
talaga. Si Kuya Rick was our
We could
archivist.
Yeah,
have
your
that.
dad had
So
everything.
now, Rico, it's your
Your dad had
turn.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I take
torch-
most of the photos.
torch has
Don't
been
worry.
passed down.
Okay.
Rico, now it's
Ah, that's
possible.
nice.
Pressure naman yan kay Rico.
Yeah.
So
Rico loves
most
that.
probably
It's-
it's still in your
It's not,
container.
it's not pressure, it's
Yeah.
just too much.
But
That's a lot.
the last reunion we had in, was it in Tagaytay? Bulacan, yeah. I have the photos still with me. But for the videos, it's probably with Dad, so I'm going to look for it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, your dad had a lot of videos.
Hey,
So, yeah.
Siguro the
Ray,
camera is either from Tito Daddy.
I think you're right because he was the
Ready.
one that had the tech. Yeah, he was the tech guy.
Yeah. The 8mm camera.
Yes,
I think those
or
were
a Super 8.
Yeah,
It was a
because
Super
Ed
8.
was
Super 8.
young.
Wow, Super 8.
Yeah.
That is
I
ano.
remember we used to call it a moving camera.
Oh yeah. Because it's not still, it's moving.
Less than 1
Stop it,
megapixel.
guy.
Hindi talaga.
I'm just kidding.
In the Philippines, we call it moving camera.
You know what? Speaking
That's
of
right.
reunion, wasn't there a reunion sa Giginto at one point? For some odd reason, it's
I don't know.
all that.
That's
Yes,
the one
Yeah,
in
I think
Bulacan.
there was.
Yeah,
Is that
Bulacan.
Bulacan.
Pero I don't know where in Bulacan actually. Ed, where in Bulacan?
Giginto.
What's the last
Giginto.
reunion? With the
Giginto.
pool?
Giginto?
Giginto
Yeah.
yun?
The one with the
Diba,
t-shirts?
Yung merong
that
pool na
78?
wave pool.
We had that country club.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
There's like a
our
wave pool.
the more
Big
Far.
one? That's
The one where
2010.
we wore
No,
2010.
no.
shirts.
No, the other one when we were. I remember because I went there with Dad.
Single ka pa?
Yeah, bata pa nga eh.
Oh.
okay, the one
That was
the
Bata
one
ka pa.
the one Raymond is referring to was yung reunion ng not our clan but actually
Other
parang the brothers and cousins of Papang.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
It was the even bigger clan and
Wow,
whatever you
that's
call
a long
that.
time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Bigger pa?
Oo. Yun
Diba,
talagang di
wasn't
ko
that
kilala.
78? Hindi yun 78? Or was it even
Oh, no.
earlier than that?
78 was where they
After
stayed here for a
78,
month.
maybe.
Sila Nina stayed here for a month.
Yeah.
Raymond, when
Oo.
did you guys move to the States?
Yeah, when was that? 80?
80.
Probably 81.
81.
81.
81.
Yeah.
Before
Because
81.
we met you in the Philippines first at
Yeah,
Antoniette's
right.
house. I remember.
In
Right.
78.
78.
Yeah.
And
78
then
or
we
80?
went to another one?
Yeah, there was another reunion. In fact, is Dad still on the call? Hey, Dad.
Yan si
Ito
Daddy.
Ron.
Dad.
Tito Romy!
Hindi nakikinig.
Hindi kinikinig.
Mute ka.
Lekat kayo.
Mute ka.
Kat kayo, di ko na maalala yan.
Ano?
Ay, Uncle Ram.
Dad.
Ang mapagalitan ako.
Uncle Ram.
Tinatawag.
Natatandaan mo ba yung reunion? Saan ba yun? Sa Giginto ba yun?
Oh, meron sa ito.
Ay, meron.
Meron, hindi ko matandaan kung ano year.
Diba?
Sa bahay ni Rod.
Yon. Yes,
Oo.
yes.
Si Rod.
I didn't know
Sa
that.
bahay ni Rod na malaki na playground.
So ano yun? Ano yun, Dad? So yan yung ano, yung kay Papang, yung buong kapatid ni Papang yon? Yun ba yun?
Oh.
Pinsan sa...
Hindi ko matandaan kung
Si
ano.
Baka Torres.
Pinsan ng sa Torres side yata.
Daniel Torreses of Giginto.
Oo, yeah.
Yeah, basta Giginto eh. Yeah, ako lang.
Ikaw lang kasama?
Yeah.
Baka before 78 yun. I remember, bata pa rin ako dun eh.
You went also?
Hindi 78 yun. May early
Nasa Cebu tayo.
78. Nasa Cebu pa kami.
Yeah, basta ano, lumipad tayo doon, di ba?
Yan.
Pumunta tayo doon.
Ito yun, 1970.
What?
Kasi
70?
sa ano tayo.
How old were you?
No,
Were you
kasi
born?
sa-
Were you even born, Ray?
No, sa Pilipinas, sa Manila pa tayo noon, Dad.
No. We were in Cebu.
Hindi. Iwan tayo, pumunta rito eh.
No.
Hindi. Nung sa Giginto, I think galing tayo po noon. We flew
Yun
in.
nga ba? 1970 yun.
Hindi 70, Dad.
Baka birthday ni John yun.
Joshua.
Joshua. Joshua yun?
Joshua.
Oh my goodness.
They probably after nung kay Lanina na 74.
Baka in between.
In between 74, 78, ano?
78.
Oo.
24 really ano.
1974, we left for Cebu na eh.
Kaya nga, yeah. Hindi, pero ibig
Baka
sabihin, lumipat tayo
75.
eh. So, basta ang natatanda ko, ang daming tao. I mean, I was still young, syempre, di ba? Na,
Yeah, meron sa Giginto eh, yeah.
yeah. I remember that one.
Pero,
parang, di ba, dirt road pa yon?
Yep.
Di ba? Yeah.
Oo. Pero ano tayo dun? Parang minority tayo dun eh. Kasi hindi natin kilala lahat eh.
Meron mga kamag-anak na taga Pangasinan yata yun eh. Basta sa going north. Mga pinsan po na.
Oo. Ano tayo nun, Exa?
Yan. Naalala ko yun with Rick.
Naalala mo yun, Tet? Do you know that, Lorraine?
Hindi ako kasama nun. Si Ray lang
No.
ata. Si Ray tsaka si
Ako
Daddy.
lang, kami ni Daddy lang eh.
Yeah.
Kasi ako,
In fact,
Hindi kami
Jay,
kasama nun.
baby pa yata si Jay na.
When did you
Ako
move into Mandaluyong? To yung Sika, and what's that? When did you move into Mandaluyong?
Sino?
Yung
Mas
Sino?
sila Ray, sila Tito Romy.
Una kami sa inyo
Mas
sa
nauna kami.
Mandaluyong.
Oh,
Yes, nauna sila Tito Romy than us.
the one with the hilly, yung maganda.
May tanglaw, di ba sa tanglaw?
Oo, Tanglaw. Yeah.
Tanglaw.
Oh, okay.
Diba, yun nga, diba, Dad, kapitbahay natin si Chumpaco, diba?
Yes.
Apartment ni Chumpaco.
Medyo
Yung
pa ako.
may paakyat, nakita ko yun, nakapunta ako ron. Paakyat na hagdan.
Yes.
Mga apartment.
Diba, natatanda ko yun, diba, nakatira tayo doon yung apartment ni Chumpaco.
Oo.
Sa glass door, diba?
Doon ang bahay.
Then you move to your own house.
Right,
Yeah.
next door.
Yung
Kabila.
maraming stairs sa harap.
Wow. So, kailan yun, Dad? What?
Quick. Bakit isolated si Chelsea? Saan si Chelsea?
Where?
Saan siya? Chelsea, saan ka? Tinatanong yung Tito Jay mo.
My
Hi, I'm here driving. I don't have a date. I'm driving.
May disclaimer ka agad.
Wait. She has a date? What? She has a date, Ray? How come you don't know this? Hey, how come you don't know about this?
Hey, can we
Hey.
see? Hello?
No questions after me.
Ay, ano na?
Ano yan, nagpaalam sa akin yan, nagpaalam sa akin.
I don't have a date tonight. My friend.
Oh, ilang taon na ba yan? Pwede na yan.
Your friend,
Ay,
your friend,
wait.
wait.
Oo nga.
Wait.
Is that
Hindi,
enough?
hindi.
Wait.
Nag-expire na yung talo eh. Okay na.
Ang ingay, ang ingay, ang ingay, ang
Wala
ingay,
ba?
ang ingay.
Wala na,
Wait,
puro pakialamera
who's
ka
your-
ng mga kamag-anak mo.
Ay, mga uncles yan.
Puro tayo, puro tayo marites. Do you know what marites is? Are,
No.
latest. Yun. Tawag sa chismosa. Yun ang bago tawag sa chismosa ngayon, marites.
Pero-
Marites.
Okay, Ate Arlene,
Pagpilihan ka na
don't worry.
marites
May
ka.
GPS naman yan eh. May
Chismosa
GPS yung
ka.
kotse na yan. Don't worry. I got it.
Punta na
Pag ako naging single hanggang
What?
hanggang dito.
Yes, ba't wala kang video? Curious si Marites.
I'm driving po. I'm driving home. Kasi
Wait.
si Tito Ray kasi ilalak na po yung pintuan kaya ito nagsispeeding na po ako.
Mami Arlene, speeding now.
Ayun nga pala, yan. Oy, mag-expire na ha. Oy, uwi na.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Raymond, bigyan mo susi yung anak ko ha. Ba't di mo bigyan ng susi?
She has the truck again?
No,
she has her own
Raymond,
car.
already, Joe.
She has her own car.
Yeah, Jay helped us.
Ayan.
Jay.
You're welcome.
Jay,
Thanks, Tita J.
that was a steal. I'm telling you. Nowadays,
Oh yeah.
good job.
Yeah, good purchase, man. Good buy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Did you
on the way
facilitate
home
that?
for martial law.
Yeah. Hey, ang curfew
Kailan
mo,
kumuha
wait,
ng license si Chelsea sa US?
Kuya Egay, nakakuha si Chelsea
No.
2018.
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Dinala ni Jing and Raymond sa madaling pumasa.
Grabe yun. Grabe yun.
Sa cemetery rin siya nag-practice.
Wala nga eh. Alam mo, nag-practice siya, nag-practice siya, ang gusto niya si tita niya dahil ako daw, nasa-stress siya.
Naninigaw kasi.
Yeah.
Ang sinasabi mo, Raymond, lekat. Ganyan. Sabi niya kay Chelsea, lekat.
Oh, it's only Ninong Ray who was patient. Like I broke the rules and then he said, "Hey, by the way, you weren't supposed to do that." I was like, "Oh, sorry."
I said that. I said usually you stop at a stop sign and
Usually,
He said it like
because in the Philippines, you don't.
usually I said. I was trying to be. I was trying to be calm.
Cultural differences.
It's like, yes, red means stop.
Yeah. And I said usually when you make a left turn signal, you put your car in the left lane. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not on the right lane. Nasa right lane, tapos nag-signal ka ng left. Oh, that's the Philippines. Tapos ilalabas mo pa yung kamay mo na gano'n, ano? Ano ka sa rightmost lane?
Mas malakas kasi yung power kapag nilabas mo kamay mo eh.
Oo.
That's true.
Kamay mo na
True.
nakaliwa ako, excuse me. Ganun.
Yeah,
Chelsea,
green,
I'll
green
I'll
only
teach that
means
technique
proceed
next
with
time.
caution.
yeah, there's more power if you stick out your arm and you put your middle finger.
Now, Chelsea, I didn't teach you that. You know that, right? I'm so
Yeah, I know
calm.
that.
Why are you so
Only by
defensive
Tita
all of a
Verna.
sudden, right?
Hey, but
I
you know what
know.
though? Speaking of driving though, right? You should ask Verna about her driving experience. I think that was her first time in LA with Tita Dani. With the van.
What? I was driving perfectly. I drive to work. See?
Yes, perfectly fast.
No. Okay. I'm 55 miles one way to work.
Wow.
So that's no traffic. I can get there, in an hour. But if I,
Or less.
uh,
Or less.
I oversleep, about 40 minutes.
That's
I
oh,
knew
that's
it.
that was the caravan, right? Was that a caravan?
Yes,
That was the caravan, the blue one.
yes, the caravan, I know.
Yeah, the light blue one.
Oh, not the
Oh,
MPV.
oh, wow.
Oh, the
I didn't.
MTV.
I didn't know those
driving
could
a
go that
van like
fast.
that?
Yeah, I didn't know either. It was a, it was a, it was a test. I want to make sure. Uh,
That was yeah, that was when I was in man, that was when I was still in high school. Wow.
Yeah, she
I was
drives.
doing that road test for Mazda.
Yeah, that was the MPV one, right?
Oh, it's the MPV one. Okay.
I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
When did they get that light blue one?
Alauna na
Was that
kailangan.
caravan?
That was the first one. In fact, I remember Tito Dading, he was actually doing a comparison between the Caravan, the Toyota, which one was that one? Not the Sienna, but the one before that. And he
The
was actually
Toyota
doing a
Previa.
comparison. And he goes, oh yeah, there's a 4-cylinder, but it's a turbo. This one's a V6, so forth and so on. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was a V6. Yeah.
Yep. Gosh.
That's all.
Yeah, so it runs in the family, I guess, huh?
I don't know. I'm not a bus driver.
Yeah,
I
right.
just learned from you, Ray.
Okay, when you were in the
Same with
States,
us.
let's just not say that, okay? We have your driving stories in the States.
Yeah, you taught us how to drive stick, Kat,
Yeah, I'd laugh at you when you were starting. I'm like, I get so frustrated. So slow.
Yeah,
And
Kay was
what,
my
she made-
English one
she
when
made
I
the
started
what?
driving.
My cousins
She
will
made a
allow me
ramp
to
out of
drive.
those hills, huh?
Yay!
Yeah, you know what it was like to have
Kay?
Kay in the house when I was learning to drive?
Oh, Nina was not that slow. Ray was slower.
Oh my gosh, the guy's wanted in 7 states.
Oh gosh. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of a story of Ray.
Oh,
right?
no more stories, man. No more stories.
Okay, some more stories of Ray.
So we visited
Coming up.
West Virginia, and he decides, hey, you know what? Let's go to DC. And
Wow.
so if you recall, Tito Rizal had that, white, light blue Buick, right? Regal, was it the Buick Regal, right? Or no,
It was a Caprice Classic.
the Caprice
Caprice,
Classic.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in any case, yeah, I mean, obviously I wasn't driving then, and so he was just driving fast, right? Because we wanted to get to DC. Anyways, so as we were driving, right, we noticed there's a cop, and we're like, hey, wait, exit right away. Right? 'Cause they saw the cop turned around and started chasing it. So we exit. I was like, yeah, go ahead and go to this rest area and park it right away. And then we walked out, right? And then the cop was just, trying to figure out, okay, where's this car at, right? And then once it cleared, we're like, all right, let's go. Let's hit the road again. And then we go again. And then next thing you know, I forget how much further, right? Right. Another cop sees Ray speeding, right?
No, it's the same cop. It's the same cop.
Was it the same cop? Yes,
It's the same cop. The same
Yeah, so
cop
it's
that kept on rotating like this.
Right?
Exit
He exits again, right? He exits again. And I said, all right, just stay here. Don't do anything. He goes, oh, no, he's gone. He's probably, he's already passed us. And so here's Ray right on the on-ramp. He just starts rolling down. And sure enough, it's like, as he was rolling down, the cop passes by, right? And sees him. And next thing you know, he pops another U-turn, right?
No,
Then,
no.
we get it.
You
Right?
forgot the part where the cop was passing, so Ray was on the on-ramp, the cop was passing.
Yeah.
The cop looked in the rearview mirror, saw the car, and made a whole skid in front of the middle lane and the grass area to make that.
It's like a big rooster tail. A
Yeah, it was
rooster
like-
tail of dirt.
Right through the median.
Yeah. Yeah. So just to kind of set the stage, it was me driving and Raymond and Jay in the front, and it was Tita Romy and Tita Lina and Lorraine in the back, right? And I'm like, and I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm thinking how much, because my cousins, they're like, hey, Ray, hey, cuz it's 5-0, man, 5-0. I'm like, oh, but 5-0, so Hawaii 5-0 is like 5-0, I guess that's slang for police, right? And so I didn't know that at the time, but I said, oh, okay, police, okay. And I pull over when he finally catches me, and I try to be calm, and I said, I roll down my window and I said, oh, what seems to be the problem, officer? And he goes, well, I caught you speeding. I clocked you at 81 miles an hour in the 55 zone. I said, oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, sir. And then he goes, he's writing the ticket. And he goes, you thought you got away with it back there, didn't you? I said, oh no, I didn't think I got away with anything. No. So,
All
no,
right.
so we get back home. And
This is the fun
I
part.
tell Tita Romy, I said, Tita Romy, don't tell my mom I got caught speeding. Okay, please don't tell.
Oh no.
And Tita Romy's
That's
like,
right.
don't worry, Ray, I'm not gonna tell your mom. And then literally 20 minutes later, my mom comes up to me and he goes, Ray, you got caught speeding, didn't you? And I look at Tita Romy. I said, don't tell my mom. And he looks at me. I didn't say anything. I didn't tell her. And I said, so what happened? And so what happened was my mom, she organizes even the glove
Organized.
compartment very, 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 very in a specific way. And when I took the register, they ask you when the police stops you, as Jay knows, they ask for your driver's license and registration and proof of insurance. So
Why you gotta have my name there?
because I know you know this, man. We've been there. We're brothers and like that, man. So,
Why didn't you put it back properly?
No, but she
I
can
didn't-
tell. She can tell if anything's wrong.
She could tell that I did not put it back properly. And so the only reason for me to go in there was the only reason she's deducting, wait, he had the registration's out of place by 1 centimeter. So maybe the only reason he needed that registration is because he got caught speeding. So I'm gonna get him, And so I apologize, Tita Romy. I thought you told my mom about my speeding. I apologize for accusing you of telling my mom.
Pinagbintangan si Tito Romy.
Respect.
Galing ng mommy mo talaga. Galing ng Auntie Nel.
Ano ka ba?
Tinel.
Si Auntie Nelly is really so OC with her things. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
She can tell if you open the curtain and closed them again because they're not laying exactly the same.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she knows who the last person was to use the banyo.
Yes.
Yeah, Kuya Rick. No.
Hey, Rico, you gotta go.
Hey,
Thanks. Appreciate it, Rico.
Yeah. Anyway,
Thank
guys,
you, Rico.
I'll go ahead.
All
The
right,
recording,
Rico.
the recording will stop, so you can keep talking.
Okay. All right, Rico.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, man.